Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. I've literally just woken up, so hopefully I'm not too croaky for you guys, but I've got a day off, so hopefully we are going to get a ton of this done. I just wanted to say before we carry on, sorry, just bit of a sore throat. If you've made it this far, we're nearly there, guys. This isn't going to be the end of the game, but once we finish off the next series of events, you have probably done the hardest parts of the game. And the boss of this area is probably one of my favourites, and not necessarily because of the difficulty, and it is quite difficult, but it's just cool boss design for this area. In fact, I like a lot of the things about the area, but let's get on with the the first part at hand here. Now, wow, these are much better at catching you now. They never used to be this good. So we've got these two big knights, and I really don't think it's very worth it to face them. If you just kind of come, oh, it's not going to leash. Usually, yeah, here we go. So we can just kind of pass them through this doorway, get them to leash back, and then you're pretty safe. But I don't know. I mean, some things just seem slightly off in this game in the remaster. It's really strange. Anyways, once we've done that, I'm going to want to kind of come over this way. I'm going to come over to the right hand side so we do this guy first. Can't quite one-shot them, that's a shame. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of this whole pulling projectiles out your ass. I guess maybe these imps are meant to be monkeys, right? Careful with the weapons. I don't think you can block all of the damage because they are partially lightning damage. Easy to stagger though, so we can just swing at those, that's fine. Although we don't have the stamina yet to do them in one combo. This guy, you used to be able to knock him off. There we go. Crazy that, considering they can actually fly, that's really weird. It never fails to make me laugh. And then we have the trap down there. I don't think there's an item over this way. I'm going to double check. Be careful because you can get shot at by an archer as you come along here. No. May have also been worth getting things like the hush and hidden body abilities. I wonder if they'd work here. You know, I've not even tried that. Suddenly I'm second guessing how well equipped we are. Anyway, have we even got that? Wait. Let's just see if we got it. Did I buy hidden body? No, I didn't. No. Okay. Now just come down here. There's going to be a ton of enemies. I don't know what just hurt me there. That was weird. I don't even know what hurt me. Right. This is dangerous. I'm going to die. Right, let's go with this. Well, he is. You can't even see me. That's ridiculous. Right. Oh, why won't let me target him? Alright, there we go. Game's proper arguing with me here. Right, I'm gonna take you out. The other one seems to have gone somewhere. One at a time. These guys are a little bit more reasonable. Where's the other one? Must have fell off. That's quite funny. Okay, so as you can see, we got two archers up there, and they fire rather big projectiles, which is just very, very unpleasant. We're going to try and run our way up here. Now, they can knock you over pretty lethally if they hit you. Just to be aware of that. He seems to have moved. He's usually a bit further down than that. Right, so I'm just trying to think here. So usually what we do is we're up there, get into that little corner that's just before where the knight is, and just turtle up in that corner is usually the best way to deal with this guy. Oh, he stopped firing. That's interesting. I mean, it's probably too late now. Part of me is tempted to use the hush ring, but they seem to just aggro on you anyway. Frustrating thing being it's very difficult to sprint up here. Right, I need to go this way. This is where you want to be. Oh! Right here, go to get his weapon out. Just take his attacks. Oh! That's good. Usually he'll just drop off. Fine. Whoo! Where's the other one? I really don't want to mess with the other one, but I should because there's an item over there. It's not an important item, it's just a soul item. I really don't want to get it, but I'm going to. No. No. Whoa. Okay, so he kind of scares me. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to come back for that later. Over there is it's sort of a great hero. I think it's like 10,000 souls, which is pretty good. But I think it's more important that we progress. And I'd be much more happy to just come back and reclaim that later. When it's less important and less likely to get me killed than having to repeat stuff. Well, so you guys can go ahead and get that now if you fancy taking the risk. We're going to come in here. We should find an old friend. Hello. Good old Solare.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Such a cool guy. Right, so I'm immediately going to first hollowing. Oh, I'm not hollow. Good, I haven't died in a while. I'm going to kindle this bonfire then. Absolutely worth doing here because this area is very, very, very tough. So having the extra Estus flask is going to be of use to you. Of course, that's if you've got enough humanity. This is why you don't necessarily need to have gotten all of the humanity delivered to Quelog like I did. Silver Knight doesn't want to attack me for some reason because he's got in a chest. Wow, that's pretty good damage on you. And now, of course, unlike some of the other Black Knights that we've fought against, these aren't Black Knights, by the way, these are Silver Knights. All of this does slightly lighter, and I actually quite like their armor set. I just think that unfortunately, the Elite Knight set is better. Be careful here, because there's a couple of them, I'm sure there are. We're now facing Knights down like they're normal enemies, it's crazy, right? Come on. It's probably almost getting worse. Oh, that's bad. It's never good to trade with enemies in this game, annoyingly. There we go. Yeah, their physical resistance must be really high. So of course at the minute we have a couple of directions we want to go in. Let's clear out down here first though. This door on the right is locked. This is going to be a shortcut later on. Try to remember everything is. In here we have a Titanite demon. There we go. This is a different secret. Okay, that's fine. Hello? Careful down here. We've got a few items. We also have a mimic. Let's see if we can guess which one it is. Ah, there we go. It's that one. Let's look for these ones first. Havel's gauntlets. Ooh, the biggest, heaviest armor in the game. Now, out of the box, that does have more defense than what we're wearing, but it has a ludicrous amount of equipment. But once our weapon set is upgraded, we will actually outdamage it. Being just so close to the bonfire, I'm actually gonna show you guys something. Rah! So, there is our spell of much desperation. Oh, I'm so sorry guys, I really should get better, but it's just not happening. It's not even just, I don't think it's just hay fever, I think I actually have a cold in the summer. Go figure the irony on that. But, that's one room dealt with. So yeah, if we have to get into a pretty desperate, tight spot, we can fling out a soul spear and expect probably most enemies to be instantly killed. Which is quite nice. I don't know how many the demon there is a demon around here, so I don't know how many that will take. Hopefully we can just blast him down with it. And I think it might be in there. Be careful because I'm pretty sure there's silver knights around. There's one over there. There's definitely one around. Where are you? Okay, can't see it yet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the treasure. Oh look, another mimic. I'm going to wait for you. I'm going to wait. I'm going to take on the time I do with being as these are there. I want to see if the soul spear does the trick. So, he's not going to let you go and get that item. He's actually going to try and wait for you to go and get the item and then try and trap you in there. Quite a clever trap. What? What are you doing? I've never seen them open or close a door before. That's quite funny. There he is. Oh, ooh. Ha 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 ha. I approve. I'm absolutely certain that that was not possible in the previous game. I do need to get down there before we die now. Because I think if we die, that item will disappear. I think it is only demon Tarnite, so it's not like it's the most important thing in the world, but still. Means of, inverted commas, worked for it. What am I missing in here? Not a lot, okay. I need to get out. I think I need to get to the top to come down the other set of stairs is the issue here. I'm positive there was a way of jumping over. What's it like here? Is that a different level? I'm not going to try it, but I'm positive there's a way of jumping over. Right, so... Oh, and it's another... They're all mimics here, look at that. The damage we're getting out of our magic now is awesome. Silver coins, can't remember what they do, I'll have a look at those in a bit. Careful, because that one is an archer. You can hear stuff moving, it's really disconcerting. No, stop that. I don't know if these respawn, I don't think they do. 1 gold coin. Right, then we've got Mr. Archer, let's go deal with you. I'll try a ranged battle with you, sir. Don't think there's anything out here. Other than, obviously, great view. I'm trying to spot where stuff is from the previous game. Not previous game, but kind of feels like the previous game in Dark Souls 3 at this point. So we've got 2 sides. Doesn't open this side, so we're not in there. Is this where we find Smough? Whoa! Almost startled me. Ah, no good. Stop that. As you can see, quite desperate for more health at this point. I can't tank the hits enough to make trades or anything. I also need more stamina. Quite desperately. But at least we've got great damage output. So apparently this is the only way we can go. I'm really... I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, because we're gonna... Yeah, now I understand. We're gonna go over the top. Siegmeyer is in a room that almost mirrors this one on the other side. And he's like worried about... There's 3 knights in a room and he's worried about them. I remember now. Archers out here, be careful. So, I would argue, if he's not going to aggro... Take you out of the way. Size of that arrow. They come out much quicker now, that's kind of cool. I suppose that is a good thing. It was a bit kind of silly when you could see them for ages. That really doesn't do you very many favours, does it? That does though. Ouch! Ouch! No! Way too close for comfort there. Quick. So notifications. Stop it. Stop it. Why am I struggling to get around you? There we go. Oh, that was bad. You see, now is the time where I'm starting to consider changing my shield to one with higher stability. Because the preservation of stamina may well be more important than what's the word here? The stamina generation. Particularly as it's so low because my card keeps getting broken. So we've got 2 directions to go here. I'm trying to think. This one's probably more important to open first. Let's do this one, then we're going to do Siegmeyer. Brings down here, you could drop off there, I guess. Which gets us back to where we were, so we don't actually want to do that. We already dealt with the Demon Titanite without dying, so that's good. And now you're probably seeing why I wanted to split this into a second video. In here we're going to have a load more Silver Knights. I think it's 3. Is there 3? Why can I only see 1? That's weird. I'll show us more than that. It's really frustrating that a lot of these enemies count as blocking from behind. Right, I'm going to take you out of this room if I can. Or into here, this bit will do. But feel free to grind up these guys' weapons and armor because it is really cool. And does offer pretty good resistance and stuff, so worth doing. Stop that. Although I've not even had a drop and I've got quite high item discovery with the amount of humanity we have on. And here we unlock another shortcut. This is what we need to do. So, now if I can do all this without resting, I can actually then go ahead and... Silver Knight set is there, that's why I've not dropped it, okay. So that leads back through, just so that you guys can see everything physically, that leads back through to the bonfire. So now, apart from 2 knights, we have a clear run back up to this area, which is good, it's what we need. That way is the way to progress through the area. There's quite a lot for us to do and encounter. But now we want to go and do Siegmeyer. I keep wanting to say the wrong one. At least we've got 1 point. Yeah, we've got 1 level's worth of souls there. I'm going to continue pumping health for the time being. I really want to get vitality to 20 if I can. I feel like I can hear stuff moving. It could just be my own armor bit. There he is.
Whatever can be done.
Ah.
You again. Let's start. This is quite...
Oh, I think there's one direct to my side, which is what the danger is here. Oh, what? You got me on the back step? That's not fair. Heal quickly before he gets in. Nope, not good. Bad trade. Bad trade again. Oh, we can stagger him. These guys don't have as much points as they would do. One down. This is much more manageable at this point. Now that we're down to 2. What? Right, that's actually kind of frustrating that, you know, you kind of just stood there and took that. This is bad. Damn it! Okay. That's gonna have to be a cutback thing, guys, where we go ahead and face off against those again. I'll see you in a second. Okay, let's go in for round 2. Do 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 do. Ah, that's the better way to draw him in. I really wasn't happy with the way he was able to hit me when I was backstepping, so I needed another way to get him in. That's pretty good. Stand up. Should be finished. There we go. Let's not get cocky, we've still got more to go yet. Oh, that'll do. There is a third. I should have just done that. Killing them in 2 shots is pretty overpowered, I have to say. That is not a mimic. Yeah, can't dip through it, look. Demonic Titanite. Does he say anything if we save him? I don't even know if he does.
What's on your mind? Wait. Fantastic. Take this.
Well, hey! The realm of a bit more health. A ring of a bit more health if you really want it. But, I'm doing okay for now. Brings back this way. This guy's going to be weak, but he's not shooting, so that's good. There's still something used there. No. That's good. So, that means this side is cleared, which is good. We're going to go back down here. Grab the shortcut. Obviously, I cleared my way back up through there to get back to where we were, so this room is still cleared. So we're going to come through here, and here we have the big hall. Played Dark Souls 3, you probably recognise some of this. You have like goop and stuff on the roof in Dark Souls, something like that in this one. Can I get you from up here? Doesn't look like it wants me to. Now don't be fooled, those guys can walk up these stairs, so unfortunately it's not quite as easy to cheese these guys as you might think. That lever over there opens the main gate just like it does in Dark Souls 3. And that basically just gives you kind of a different entry if you want to kind of come at it from that bonfire. But I think the one that we've already got is less risky because there's only two silver knights to face off against before you get to the boss, which is through that door over there. Now before we go down, obviously we've got silver knight there. Solare's summon sign appears on that little pedestal just there as well, by the way. So we're going to be getting that, so I do need to go and rest again anyway to become human. I was going to say to become humanity for a second there. That just totally threw me off. Alright. Here we have another blacksmith. If you are going to speak to him, deal with this guy first. I'm going to in a second. There's more than one. I don't know if you guys can hear it like me, but I can hear the second one on the left around the corner, so do be careful. That's you down. I think that's just a soul item on the edge there, but it's not too difficult for us to get, so. No, it's not letting me lock on, that's really weird. Another one that we can knock off the edge, which I just find hilarious. Make sure nothing's going to sneak out and try to poke me off the end. Titan chunk, brilliant thing to find. Now we can open this. Obviously I don't want to fight this guy. Well, technically if he stays at the gate I could cheese him through there. Although it'd probably just count as it hitting his shield, which is more frustrating. Now if I remember rightly... Yeah, here we go. Oh, they moved that. You used to be able to get to that and open it without killing him. There we go. For the Hawk Ring, I can't remember what that does. Ah, let me out. There we go. Let's take a look. Extends bow range. Not really much of a need for that, in my opinion. The guy is so nonchalant. We can buy large green titanite, twinkling titanite as well, which I didn't realise. That's quite cool. The Goldsmith box if you need it, but don't need it. We've got giant stuff. We've got the giant set as well. So a couple of cool things there. There's no Dragon Slayer bow here. I can't remember where that is actually. Which is basically the bow that the other guys are using. Cool. So we've now done the opposite side. This is obviously much shorter. That leaves us with a couple of little bits left to do. We've got one roof to jump on. So it's the last real dangerous part before the boss, which is here. You do want to do this steadily because you can die by just walking off it all in one go, because I just like to make you slide. And then we edge around here nice and slowly. And then you kind of want to do that. Ah, there's a dragon go. Ha! Cool. And obviously, it is nice to have killed all of these before you come and jump down here, so that's why we did it in that order. Okay, so that means back to the bottom. In fact, no, we should probably do the central room first. When I think about it. Alrighty then, so we've got the silver dude here. When you come in for the boss fight, if you bring in Solare in like I'm going to be, just because I want to continue a storyline, it is best to kind of come all the way around and then to this side so that you can deal with this guy. Otherwise he's just going to be a pain in the ass. Ow, you shouldn't be doing that through there, that's not very nice. Come up this way. Here we go. Oh, looks like he's aggroed on me. Right, that's you down. Now, in the previous games, we weren't able to cheese these guys from up here, so probably have to go down a little bit. He is coming. Can I get you from here? Apparently not. He's just trying to get around the shield, so. Just counts around the shield, I don't know if it does. Yeah, it does apparently. Whoa. Good, that's one down. If he's gonna be... Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry. Luckily we're gonna rest the bonfire anyway. I plan on using that on the boss, really. There's only two of them in here. Door at the end to open the way. Don't know, I thought there was more in here. Clearly not. Alright then, so if I was in human form, I'd probably be in pretty good stead to go ahead and go straight on with the boss, but that is not the case. So we're going to rest the bonfire. We're going to probably re-clear this room because those guys weren't too bad to deal with when I think about it. So yeah, I'll probably deal with the Silver Knight, and I'll probably try and use the normal soul arrows to deal with the big guys, because they didn't seem to be particularly good at getting up those steps, which is weird. They used to come all the way to the top. I've gone the wrong way. I bet someone's screaming at the screen right now. Right, so let's just doesn't really matter what's selected there right now. We're going to be using the Solare next, through this way. Up this way. Through here. So what we've got here, we've got 3 Silver Knights this side, or on the other side it's the 2 big knights. Yeah, I'd rather face the Silver Knights. He's still there. I'm going to summon you, don't worry, my friend.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If
Yes.
I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Oh, Solare, he falls in love with you. Okay, so now it's probably a good idea, a good time to use all the souls we've gathered. Let's just go take a look at this. I do definitely want me some vitality. Stamina 2, we're doing okay without it for now. That's a nice amount of souls for the stage of the game, I would say. So we've got 3 levels, that gets me all the way to 20. Yay! Good. That's kind of what I wanted. So health now 951. That's quite a bit nicer. It should make us somewhat tougher. I don't know how much difference that's actually going to make in the in the boss fight. I guess we'll see. 10k more for another level though. Okay, so I'm going to put a little cut in here. I just need to go and sort something out. I will be right back. What the fuck? Okay, guys, continuing on. I really feel like he should have moved. Never mind. It's time for our run on the boss. Oh, wait, before we go. First hollowing. There we are. Cool. Obviously, the biggest risk that I have here is that most of my humanity is in my counter. So that means if I die in this first boss fight, I don't think I'm going to be able to resummon Solare. Unless I've got some more humanity that I've picked up that I've not realised. Which is entirely possible. Rotation! I hate that I can't hit him. Alright, there we go. Let's just have a look here. Oh, cool. So I've got, like, including this attempt, 9 attempts to get through the boss battle. That's not too bad. Come on then. I don't want to use any GSA. So So I'm going to avoid using soul arrows on these guys. I'm going to try and save the normal soul arrow for the big guys in the hall. And then hopefully we'll have our best spells for the boss. Your attacks are really annoying. Hang on then. I suppose I could just run past you. He doesn't aggro forever, so... Oh, you're just guarding that. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to face you then. I'm sure he usually chases you, but if he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. Which actually makes that room quite run-throughable if you can avoid the Silver Knight. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry that this is probably such a horrible audio experience. Oh, one final clear up before the boss. So there's Solare on side. Now avoid summoning him until you've faced off against these guys, because we really don't want him taking all that much damage on the way into the boss fight, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Wow! Dude! Switch to you. Yeah, there we go. There we are, that's you. I thought I heard something already moving. There we go. Get you from here. Yeah, it does all damage to him. Certainly acceptable. Oh. Oh. Whew, that was getting a bit close. Is his friend coming? Looks like he is. Okay, so it's really weird that they didn't want to do this last time. He's really not liking that, is he? He's fallen off now. What's he dropped for me? Tiny chunk. Oh, I didn't realise these guys drop chunks, that's cool. There we go. These guys all dealt with. I'm going to use my one heal before the fight. There we go. Let's switch to G. Which one should I switch to? Let's get Solare in here. Which one should I switch to? I'm going to switch shield. I think. Do I need more stability, or do I need stamina generation? You know what, I'm not really planning on using stamina to attack with, so I'm going to go with the Boulder Shield because it's really good. That's too heavy though. Not anymore. So much better shield overall. I mean, yeah, it does have some the same lightning effects as the best lightning defense I've got, apart from the gargoyle shield. Interestingly enough, as a lot of their attacks are going to have lightning damage as well as physical. So just be aware of that. So we're going to be taking Solare in here. We've got Great Soul Arrow on. I don't know whether to use Soul Spear first or last. That's the kicker here. Let's have a quick talk about the order in which you destroy these guys. I'm going to opt for... Well, I'm going to try. I may fail. I'm going to try to take down the fat one before the thin one. Basically, the one that you kill... The one that you kill last is the one's armor set you'll be able to buy later. So if you kill the fat one first, you can get the thin one's armor. If you kill the thin one first, you'll get the fat one's armor. So, just so that you guys know. So yeah, I'm going to use Great Soul Arrow on the fat one to start with. Hopefully, then I could just Soul Spear the last one down. Usually this guy's all up in your grill, which is the biggest issue with this fight. And NPCs seem to have less health in this one, so I don't quite know how long Solare's going to last. So here comes Ornstein already. Now, note that with me wanting to kill the fat one first, any damage I do to him is pointless. So there's really no point in doing any damage to him at all. Wow, damage is sufficient. Go, 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 go. Quick roll. So they're still going, that's good. No! I thought I was going to get him then. There we go. He really didn't want to go down there, did he? Okay, so as you can see, Ornstein's going to power up. And if you did happen to damage him, all of his health will be restored. Ornstein, power up! This is the dangerous bit. Whoa, he's right next to me. Ah, no! Can I hurt him while he's doing that? No. Glad I didn't waste a sorcerer on that. Right, here we go. Whoa! No, 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 no! Get away from him, get away from him, get away from him! Yeah, that's a Solare. Let me have a heal. God damn it! Dodged. Come here. Yeah, that's fine, do that. Out, soul spears. That's not good. Slayer, attract his attention, please. Slayer, do you mind getting in there or what? Thanks for locking that post away like that. It's just kind of handy for me. Ouch, that was painful. Quick, no, 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 no! So close! I need to take another one. Damage on that attack was too high to risk. Oh, come on, we're so close as well. Yeah, there we go! Woo! Which one do we get the soul of? Is that the soul of Ornstein? It is, you don't get both souls, that's interesting. It's always so hyped when I get that done, especially first try. Oh yeah! Right, so episode doesn't over yet, Joe. Continue. It's still a parachute. That's really weird, isn't it? Right. So we go up here. Managed to have Solare survive that. I'm surprised. Soul Spear not doing the damage I thought it would. Great Soul Arrow is doing the Lord's work. Alrighty then. I think there's an item over here. Or am I just thinking about Dark Souls 3? It could be. Cool. So, if you guys want to gain lots of souls, I can highly recommend that you do it here. Particularly as there's a bonfire right here. This is one that we can actually fast travel to as well. I don't know if this is a 10 one or not. If not, I'm going to make it one just because I want to get rid of some of this in here. And now that I think about it, once we get this Lord vessel, I'm pretty sure we can actually go above now, which is good. Now we can start having 20 Estus flasks. I'm burning through this humanity pretty shortly. With that being the case. Hello.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight, since the day Father his queen did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
Woohoo!
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Cool.
O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
Of Covenant. There we go. Just wanted that to ping. I can't remember exactly what this Covenant does. I never joined it. But I'll probably have to experiment with some of this stuff in the live streams of the game.
Thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
Oh yeah, victory is sweet. Don't think any of these open. Let's take it off. Don't think we do. Let me just see if I can kindle this again. We're going to spend humanity. No, we can't yet. Okay, I wonder why I haven't got the secret rite of kindling. That's interesting. I guess we'll have to wait. There's a lift on both sides. I don't think it matters which one we go down. Nearly fell. Oh, got 74k souls. Let's burn them. All right. I could continue pumping health with that game 2000. It's kind of tempting. But we also do need to start pumping this bad boy as well. Oh wow, we're so close to another level. That's kind of painful actually. But we can now walk between bonfires, which is pretty cool. $24,605. That's really frustrating. More endurance. Vitality has hit 20. Ideally, we want that to hit 30 as soon as possible, but I'm really needing endurance, especially with how close I am to the knuckle of equip load. I am eventually going to want to try and drop down to fast rolling, so we will see how that goes as we put more and more points into that. Well, I think endurance is going to end up at 40, so that's 34 more points. Times, well, plus, I think 30%, so that's another 10, so that's like 40 points. So that's 10 points of equip load more for a quarter. No. Let's just say it's going to be 40 from there. So that's going to be about 110, and a quarter of that is 25. It's about 27.5. So yeah, I'm gonna have to drop a considerable amount of my armor eventually. Maybe this one will probably take down. I'd prefer something with still a little bit of poise, but I really don't think there is very much. That's actually a heavier look. It is better starting stats though. 52 compared to 30. Yeah, it's a lot better starting out. It's frustrating because I also really like how it looks. I love the whole dragon-looking knight thing. In fact, that's actually how I dressed in Dark Souls 3. Well, that one is lighter. We could go with something like that. 37 to 39. Wait, 11.7 to. You lose a little bit, not enough though. That has a bit of poise. It's light though. That's very much a belly top. What does that look like? Ha ha ha! We got like armor belly top. That's pretty funny. I'm sure that's not the intention of the armor. It's exactly how it looks. There is a temptation for that, isn't there? Right. No. Stick with what we've got for now. But I'll probably have a tinker and a play with our actual armor set eventually. The shield is likely to stay. It's likely I'll end up flitting between this and the grass shield. But this is just a brilliant shield for the stability. Just look at it. Yeah. Oh, I mean, some big ones there. But no. And it's not really that heavy either at 4. Compared to this stuff as well. Yeah. Really not that heavy. Anyways, let's have a look. See where we can warp to. Filing, Sunlight Altar, and Orlando. Darkmoon Tomb, Door of Chaos. So yeah, that's underneath the thing. Got the depths, and we got the Undead Parish. Got a pretty good amount. Most of these are kind of like more active bonfires. I think the depths. Well, there's only one in the depths. That's the only one. I don't know why that's one of the many we can transport to. There's some importance there that I don't know about. Daughter of Chaos, obviously. Darkmoon Tomb, and Orlando. That's got a Firekeeper. That one is just something okay. So a lot of this is convenience, I suppose. I'm at a loss. Where do I want to go next? Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look because it doesn't look like the doors have opened that I expected to. Usually get like a cutscene where a little fog lifts from some doors. So I'm gonna have to have a look around. I've got to edit this video together anyway, so right now I'm just kind of pondering to myself anyway. I suppose if things haven't gone the way I expected them to go, we will probably end up going from Firelink Shrine to the Catacombs, and we'll go and deal with Pinwheel. And then after that, we'll likely be dealing. If it doesn't let me through the doors, we'll likely be dealing with Four Kings. If it does let me through the doors, then we'll be doing the extra areas first, because I would like to put the Four Kings off, because I'm just not a fan of that boss fight. Basically. Either way, guys, I'm gonna have a think, and then we will catch up in the next episode.